want to know. Okay, so then where did it start going kind of sour with Saltine recently?
Start of it is the $800 cash demand.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm a
So,
fan.
well, so do you guys know about the gem deal or no?
I heard a lot about this gem deal.
I'm not going to say names.
I don't. I heard a lot about it, but I heard a lot of like conflicting stuff.
I got like
just
the exact
hearsay.
story.
Let's
I have
hear
the
it.
exact story. I'm not going to say who gave us the gems because like his whatever, but we'll say like Mike, whatever. His name's not Mike, but so this guy, whatever. I mean, I don't
Mike. So Mike.
Okay, yeah. So Mike, we pull up to Idaho. Saltine's like, yo, I got this crazy friend.
Again, I love this.
He's got insane.
Pulled up to Idaho.
Just pulled up to Idaho like it was the 7-Eleven on Wilshire Boulevard.
Yeah, so he's like,
next stop,
at this point, we are on the Alaskan voyage. So from Mass to Maine, backtrack. Also, somebody in the pod when Saltine came back, they're trying to shit on Saltine, saying the trip was not 16,000 miles. I mean, I can attest it was 16,000 miles because we didn't straight shot it, as Saltine said on the podcast. So I saw that comment. I was like, dude, you can check my odometer.
16,000 miles is insane.
You can check your prostate too, right, Ollie?
Yeah.
Yeah. They put their finger up your fucking ass. They don't believe you.
Oh, yeah. I don't even care, honestly. But yeah, so the gem deal, this is crazy. So we get to Idaho. Saltine's like, there's this guy who has like fully automatic guns we can go shoot. And right away, I'm like, dude, that's a fucking banger video. I'm down. I've never shot a fully automatic. And they're not even legal, which is crazy. But we get there. He has binary trigger guns, which is legal because he had like mad gems on him, like $100,000+ worth of gems from Africa. And he's so he had to go to Costa Rica for tax purposes.
Have you ever shot a non-binary trigger gun?
Never. No.
Binary trigger.
It's pretty wild. Sometimes it just won't feel like shit. It'll just be like, nah, not feeling it today.
Oh, dude.
And then it'll take a mental health day, and you can't. And you're at the range, and you're like, what the fuck?
It takes a mental health day.
Yeah, dude. I had a non-binary trigger on a Glock once, and it was the most temperamental, bitchy Glock. It lives in the mission.
Does it try to cancel you every now and then?
It does, yeah. It says I fingered it.
Oh,
without its consent. It says I fucking fingered it.
You have to ask for consent before you use the gun every time?
Yeah, you got to ask for consent. And then it said, like, I kept, you know, shoving things into it.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it says I kept shoving, like, foreign objects into it.
Oh, dude.
It says I kept fucking, like, jamming rods down its muzzle. And I was like, I'm just cleaning you, you know?
Bullshit, dude. You're going to see it in court. Guess you're going to see that gun in court.
I'm going to see that non-binary triggered Glock in court. Continue, Ollie, before my idiotic digression. You probably like digressions like that when you're on acid, though, right?
No, it's fun. I'm having a good time.
When I anthropomorphize a gun, do you like that when you're high?
No, I mean, yeah, I guess.
What's a non-binary name? I'm Zerp, the non-binary Glock. Hi, yeah.
Nah, non-binaries are mad fun. Like, it's like you pull the trigger in once, and then when you release it, it shoots again. So, like, if you can go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that would be 20 shots.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, it is actually crazy. You can, like, I have like a mag dump, like a 30-round mag dump in like legitimately seconds. It is pretty sketch, but
so you're a libertarian tripster, or are you a Republican?
Yeah,
these days?
I mean, I would say I'm libertarian for sure. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't think the government's out for our best interest. I'm a big raw milker too.
Okay, so he'd get along probably with Crow, but Crow now hates us, by the way, because I sent him the Fear and Loathing video.
How do you know he hates us?
He doesn't hate us. He's just not down. Yeah, a guy we filmed a video with in Chicago who was a complete legend. We went around in his van tormenting people at the DNC. He saw the video we put him in. I sent it to him because I was trying to get him involved in our election special. And I thought honesty was the best policy instead of pretending you were a fucking Cuban guy the whole time again.
Yeah, I was going to, yeah.
And he wasn't into it. But he reminds me of you. He's like a hippie, but who fucking shoots guns and shit.
Yeah.
He probably hates the Jews a lot more than you, Ollie. But other than that,
just a tad more.
Yeah, just a tad.
He really doesn't like the Jews, but no, he definitely loved acid too. He told us about he took some acid. So
you were out there shooting with Saltine, and you've got a binary trigger.
Yeah,
very different thing.
Yeah. So it was an awesome day, and then so either way with the gems, he had to go to Costa Rica for his tax purposes, and he's like, "There's a deal in Seattle, which I would have to go, but since Saltine is his friend or whatever, he's like." I have these gem deal going down, $8,000, and we were already going to Seattle. So he's like, if you bring him there, meet this guy, you guys can keep all the cash. And I was honestly like, dude, that's insane. And we have the gems. Saltine at this point still has the gems.
I know he has the gems.
He presently has them.
Yeah, still.
He showed me the gems.
So this is what happened. So we get to Seattle.
This is insanely shady, by the way.
Oh yeah, no, it sounds shady. I told my mom, I was like, yeah, we might be making $8,000. It's just like
it doesn't seem right. Yeah.
That. But so we get to Seattle, and the guy Mike, he told Saltine like, do not be late. Do not be late. This guy's a hardo, and he's like this some like Armenian like crazy bastard, like spending $8,000 on gems to do who knows what with.
Yeah.
And then so I was editing all night, so like I honestly am kind of mad at myself, because I stayed up to like 6:30. The deal was at 9, so I wish at this point I just stayed up all night and just did it myself. But Saltine had the gems. This was his friend, and he was supposed to help me edit. He passed out around like 12. So this dude's like honking and chewing, and I'm like, you know what? Like I'm tired. I'm going to bed at like 6:30. He can take care of this in the morning, which I should have never done that. So you can call me all you want, but I wish fucking I did it myself. He woke up at 9. He was supposed to be there by 9.
And you guys were staying at the same place.
Yeah.
So you're still asleep.
Yeah, you
when
know,
he's supposed to set his alarm clock and get up and go.
Yeah. We were actually at Sam's house. You guys just met Sam recently. This was in his place in Seattle.
Oh,
yeah. So,
Rumpelstiltskin was involved?
Rumpelstiltskin's involved.
Yeah, so he knows about it.
Rumpelstiltskin, he could get you there quick on that flying spoon.
He could have done it for you.
Yeah.
Sam would have gotten the job done.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's supposed to be there at 9, wakes up at 9. And then I'm sleeping. This dude takes my phone because he has nothing to Uber. So I woke up later. I mean, whatever. Like, so yeah, he was supposed to be there, but he shows up 30 minutes late at the end of the story. So,
which is really punctual for Saltine, honestly.
Yeah.
Crazy punctual for
About
Saltine.
as good as it gets. For
Yeah. So he
Saltine,
goes. So he comes back and everything. I just had a good sleep. I'm on like a ground pad. Like, went to bed late. I wake up expecting like, oh, let's go. The day happened. $8,000. Like, how'd it go down? And he's like, oh, like, dude, like, I was like, he was just like, dude, the guy, like, he was victimizing at this point.
Of course, always.
So he said since he was like 20 minutes late, he was pissed that the guy left.
Okay.
While Mike specifically told him, like, do not be late. This guy's a dick.
Did the guy leave right at 9 when Saltine wasn't there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was pissed. And he ghosted us. Ever since that, he ghosted us. We didn't hear anything from him. And we think something sketchy happened because he started leaving some like voicemails in a different language, and it's like, this guy must have like died or something. He was like a hitman or some shit. But like,
what? Where was the meeting place?
Dude, I think it was just like in public.
Hopefully.
And Saltine had the EK suit on, so imagine buying gems off somebody you don't know. But my boy Mike, he literally is like a well-known guy, so it hurts him because it's a bad reputation on him, which sucks. He had to pay $8,000 out of his own pocket anyways because we didn't. So after this deal did not go down, we tried to like privately sell these all throughout like Alaska, wherever, but without paperwork, everybody thought they were fake rubies and shit. So the most we got was like $50 offer.
Oh my god,
dude! Yeah, it was insane. We went all over, and like that was it.
Can you get paperwork on him now? I mean, I guess you got to get him back from Saltine first.
Yeah, exactly. So
did it again. Stop it, dude.
Sorry.
Okay.
Right,
so
sorry.
I want to clarify to the audience right now.
Sorry.
Ollie said somebody's last name, realized he fucked up, asked us to cut it. We cut it. It's a bit of an ordeal. You know, we got to take it down. Our Asian producer, he was playing slot machines on his iPhone. He has to pay attention now suddenly. But then after we get it cut, he launches into the story again, Ollie, and he immediately says the same last name. And you wouldn't have noticed at that time until I was like, wait, you just said his fucking name again, Ollie.
The man is he's on acid. Yeah. Give him a break. But yeah.
I'm just trying to give it as accurate as possible. But all right, so Mike at this point has set up multiple deals in LA for Saltine to sell those gems. And I could literally pull up the text and shit. It's pretty crazy. Like he started blowing off the guy who literally gave him the gems and was like
blowing the
well,
guy
he
off.
wanted me to go to Hollywood Boulevard,
no,
dog,
literally,
at like 10 a.m., dog. And I was like,
up.
you got me fucked up if you think I'm going to be up that early.
No, the texts are crazy. And he was also asking him daily for money because he has a good bit of money. And Mike did give Saltine money. And ever since then, every day from his text to me, Saltine was asking for money to the point where he was just like, dude, what the fuck? Like,
God damn.
Like this guy has a wife. This guy has a wife. And
you know, maybe I was trying to produce a good pod, have him on here, but also it was maybe to like try to get Saltine to change a little bit. You know what I mean? Like it kind of hurt. It kind of hurt me a little bit that
he would just be denying this shit though. Because Austin texted me on Instagram saying like, oh, like he was kind of pissed at me. I called him and we're chill now, but he was like, oh, you were using Saltine for content, blah, blah, blah. And he was saying like something, but needless to say, Saltine lied to Austin about the gems and said the day of the gem deal, he said that the guy bailed on us. when that was not what happened.
No.
He literally slept through the deal. So
He slept through the deal.
so it's like, dude, at this point, I'm like, what? I don't even know, man. Like, it's just shady.
Well,
to be able to lie about shit like
the guy
that.
with the gems, though, let me just say something, Mike or whatever. Like, what kind of instincts does this guy have? You see Saltine, you talk to him for 5 to 10 minutes. You think he's gonna make a deal happen for you? I mean, it is. I mean, if you want a deal not to happen comedically, maybe he was setting him up to maybe like he knew he was going to hold on to the gems forever. Maybe it was like a thing, like he knew this was going to happen.
No, and then he flew to Costa Rica too, and he had 20 grand cash on him, which got confiscated because it was like not written off. And Mike literally was like, "If I knew I had this on me, I would have just given it to you guys." And I was like, "No, he's a beast. He's a snowboarder. He used to compete in the same stuff that I used to compete in. Really, really nice guy. And he was actually,
Yeah, you should tell him that he would have had a better chance getting those stones to Seattle if he put them up the ass of a basset hound.
I was going to say an
got
animal.
them there.
It just said, "Go, go, buddy."
We got them there, dude.
Go
I
west.
should have just,
Go
I
west.
should have just done it myself at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But I trusted Saltine at this point. Like, dude, we're literally living together. Like, on the back of a bike, hammock camping. Like, some crazy shit went down this trip.
Was Saltine getting any pussy out there on the road?
Nah.
Was he trying?
I mean, honestly, like, I don't. I mean, we could have in Montana. This one girl let us stay with her.
Yeah.
And she was really, really cool, but not our type. But we stayed with her multiple times.
But that would have been the one that maybe he could have
Oh yeah, dude.
slipped it in.
Well, she continuously called me cute.
So
and stuff.
you were her first choice, of course. But then she was down to settle for Saltine.
Yeah, she would have.
Yeah.
For sure.
Also, I do want to get to what Saltine does, how much money he owes you, and what's happened, and if he's even contacting you anymore.
Okay, so basically, it's just that when I was on the road trip with him, I said, if you can just pay me back, because he already agreed to this, like, because I bought him food the whole time, which like I wasn't like gonna make him pay me back for that, because I was like, dude, I'll feed somebody if they're hungry, and especially Saltine, like, dude, I don't care, like.
Yeah.
But so I got him a computer, helped me edit, which was like he did like 2 editing sessions. So that was I should have taken that when he left. I don't know why I didn't. That was stupid.
What kind of computer?
It was like a $850 like it was like a decent
Yeah.
fucking Best Buy computer.
They're getting better these days.
No, it's not a Mac. It was like a
Sure,
something Austin recommended, but it's good for editing. Well, anyways, but and then the suit. That's all I said was like, dude, if you can just pay me back for the suit and the computer.
And you bought all his food.
Yeah, everything.
For how many months?
2 months straight.
That's a lot of money. You probably spent a couple
Dude,
thousand on that.
Yeah. I mean,
you probably spent at least $1,500.
You might have spent 3/4 of an Ethereum on Saltine.
Dude, I mean, yeah. I mean, dude, honestly, British Columbia's expensive food, like poutine and shit out there is not expensive.
No, for sure. So let me guess. He took the computer and he took the suit and everything, and he hasn't paid you back.
So yeah, so that's pretty much it. We stayed in contact after this trip ended in it ended in North Dakota, and the winner of the Goldwing giveaway actually was trying to give him a moped to drive back to California, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, it was a sick ass moped. And Saltine just didn't do it because he doesn't have enough money to pay for the insurance, apparently. I don't know, a free moped, that sounds awesome.
How much does it cost to insure a moped? About $75 a month?
Dude, it's a sick moped, too. It's like a Hi-Ace or whatever. Yeah, but...
Why do you need to insure a moped?
Dude, I don't even know.
In LA, you don't need to insure anything.
Nothing. No, it was 125cc, so you have to have a motorcycle license. But in LA, you could probably rip it.
Yeah, you could rip anything in LA.
Yeah.
Who cares? Up to and including manslaughter. You can manslaughter in LA.
Yeah, it's fine.
So
It's allowed.
just basically, though, like, that was it. I mean, I was expecting to get what he just told me straight up was, yeah, as soon as I get back out to LA, I'll have my bank account unlocked. And I know for a fact he had the $3 grand from before he left. That was the whole situation. He made that in Rhode Island. He had the money. His bank account got locked. And then he just started like, I mean, dude, I wasn't even pressing him hard on it at all. Like, the content we got was awesome, like I'm like, dude, it is what it is. But he just ghosted me straight up, like literally just ghosted me. And like, that's what sucks the most. Cause I'm like, dude, my fans love you. I love you too, Saltine. Like,
asking your fans for money. He ghosts you.
Yeah.
He spent the night at my house because we needed him for a video and we didn't think he was going to wake up for it. So he spent the night. He slept 1 hour. Okay. And he played these like online, like gambling games the entire night.
I didn't know. Yeah. I didn't know that.
So you think he's deep in, you think he's got a gambling problem?
Yeah, dude, I gave him, and Vegas, he told me he was an insane rouletter, which is like, dude, how can you be good at roulette?
Yeah, it's
No. I'm an insane slot machine picker. Like the way I pull the lever is fucked, dude.
No, yeah,
it's so good.
I was like, honestly, whatever, dude. Here's $100 because he's like, dude, I'll like 8x this. I was like, fuck it, dude. It is what it is. $100.
I guarantee he couldn't explain the rules to roulette.
So he lost my 100 and
Like,
Nigel's 100. My buddy Nigel
you fucking shake the dice and you blow on them. And like if you roll and like the vibes are good, they give you money.
Dude, also when he left the road trip too, he had my Senna on his helmet. It was the intercom. That shit's like $250. And I just like to have that when I have a passenger. I'm like, yo, can you just ship that back to my house? Like that's not even yours. But he said he did, and it's been like 3 weeks now. I haven't seen shit. So I'm like, if he does have a gambling addiction, he probably sold that and just gambled that shit away, man.
Well, there is just you want hop on mic if you want to talk. Hop on mic. Hop on mic.
I want to hear with it because no one knows this, but I gave Saltine a $2,000 MacBook of mine. That's the one that he broke. So that was my computer, which I assumed because there was some file. Like, where is that? Can you tell me? Where? Where's the computer?
It's at the bottom of a fucking lake, bitch.
Okay, so it still exists because there's things on that hard drive.
Wait, where is it? You were off mic, Ollie. We need you on mic to say where it is.
Was it?
Yeah, it's in Georgia.
Is that comforting to you?
Why did he ship it to Georgia?
Yeah, why?
I can explain. So we were gonna go to Tennessee to do like a cliff diving event, and we were gonna have his computer shipped out to meet us like while we were out there. And then the shipping got like messed up. The computer was lost. That's why I bought him a computer because he was supposed to have this kick-ass computer set up, and I was like, damn. And then so I ended up having to just buy the computer for him. But yeah, so now it is still in Georgia, and we're waiting on an address.
Yeah, so basically there's some things on that computer which I just assumed I'd be able to grab off of, it before Saltine. Well, yeah, but here's the thing. I need to figure out where that computer is first off. So if we got to get on that.
Is there any Bitcoin on it, Brooks?
No Bitcoin.